It was a time spent with an elderly grandmother from another faith. We prayed for healing on her leg that she was struggling in pain with, even with basic actions like trying to sit down. After the prayer, we witnessed the stark contrast of the speed and movement of her leg, where it began to move like that of a young person. Very fast movement, almost like that of an athlete. She got really excited after that and then asked for additional prayer for her eyesight and her hearing as well. I guess the best moment was giving her a hug at the end of that visit. And at that moment, I felt our vastly different and separate lives crossed. And it was then that I realized that the whole visit was ordained and planned out by the Lord Himself.
My favorite part of the Medan trip was running a small service for some of the children in the village. Singing with them, seeing them enjoy worship and games, I think all of that made it a very enjoyable experience.
I felt enlarged because I got out of my comfort zone in the food, in the culture, in the language. I remember sitting cross-legged on the floor for over an hour in CG as practice for house visiting, and playing together with many different ages of children using my very limited Malay and a lot of Bali language. I also visited a house next to a railway and prayed with my family for a lady and her baby.
I believe that God is the one who calls, and our part is to just go along with His calling. It always turns out for the best when we listen to His voice. If you feel a tug in your heart, but have not dared to go, then just do it. I'm also encouraged by the lovely verse in Scripture that God deliberately embeds for us that reads, "How beautiful are the feet of those who preach the good news." In Romans 10, verse 15.
I believe this is a very good experience to be a witness for God, and that every believer shouldn't miss the opportunity. I also think that everyone has something to learn from this because you can experience firsthand how God works in different backgrounds and in different lives.
Enriching experience, bringing joy, making connections, and having fun, not only to the people you are visiting, but also to you. It really is an unforgettable trip.